Nation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Young on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brock is down before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's Nix to throw. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. But a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And that's going to be a touchdown. Oh, he goes out at the run. Wow, they still have a shot at this. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Sticking with Henderson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They now on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play action. May. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again. It's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gets him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
We're on the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. To rock this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And May's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Anderson on 1st and 10. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Henderson here from the gun. This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. It's Henderson on the give. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Quick throw completed by May. And they take him down right along the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The give now to Henderson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, they'll pay it off, and they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
First down from the 41.
First down.
Nix from the gun. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36. Nix to throw again. Hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Here's May again. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, New England.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. To the air yet again, May. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Henderson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The It's no good. Flirted too far from the right uprights. They don't get the PAT. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. To the left, he's got a roll. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Finds his back complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Might shift to the run here. 3rd and inches. They'll throw again. Nix. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Tight end motioning right. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's another carry for McLaughlin. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Gainwell. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
They will throw. Buys time, rolling right. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock, to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 9. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. It's caught left side by Harris. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds his man. It's Devontae Douglas. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. May now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. The timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
This Jones on the return. Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air. It's May. Hits his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Patriots.
May on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Off the play action, May. He rolls to his right. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Third and long for him here. And we put everything he's got behind it. It's caught at the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Again, it's May. That one connects. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's going to go all the way. No flags. We've got a touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here's Jones. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Running over center with McLaughlin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offensive line fast. They send him over right. Turning to McLaughlin on 3rd. Tried to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. And a Patriot 1st down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down throw for May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Nix with it on first. Caught by the open man. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Massive hits, the ball's out. Scooped up by the Patriots. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have... lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's made in the air. On the move, headed right. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, May. Escapes the pocket. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Patriots now within one score in the 4th. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Chased out to his right. Complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
45, Patriots 31. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots losing by 14. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th and forever coming up. Throwing now. This one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. He's running with it. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Gronk. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Patriots 31. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Carry here for McLaughlin. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Made out a throw on third. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you sit in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the air on first down, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's May. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Headed out right. And once again, they can't connect.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.